Welcome to Hoodie Brothers.
It's October 31st.
Okay, get your plank so they know who you are.
It's Plank.
Yeah.
My name's Johnny.
Stop doing that voice. Okay, it's Halloween, obviously.
Yeah.
Trenton's done his impersonation of his guy. I don't know if I can do a Donald Trump impersonation.
I don't know.
No perverts. The $1 billion Obamacare plan is fired. What's the one where he's like, I have a license to carry in New York. A lot of people don't know that. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, he does a lot of goofy stuff.
He's a goofy guy.
Oh, welcome to the special Halloween episode of Hoodie Brothers.
As you can tell, we're releasing on Saturday, not Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Yeah, it is Saturday. We had to compensate by getting rid of the Friday episode. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Didn't really give you a heads up. Well, we're just gonna hop right into this. What's today's national day?
Well, as you know, today is Saturday, October 31st. It's National Caramel Apple Day.
Ooh, I like caramel apples.
Yeah. It's also National Knock Knock Joke, because those are fun.
Bing bong. Bing bong. Donald Trump. Come on, man. All right, what else you got?
It's National Magic Day.
Ooh.
What's this, Ellis? It's a plank!
Oh my God! Did you just pull that out of my ear hole? Man, that was some real Halloween magic for you.
Yeah.
What else?
It's also National Girl Scout Founders Day.
Girl Scout Founders Day.
Here's to you, Juliette Gordon Lowe. She was the founder of the Girl Scouts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And most importantly, it's Halloween.
Woo!
I'm gonna dance for you. Okay. We're gonna hop right into this. Now we are releasing this in the morning like usual, so hopefully you'll watch this before you go tricking and doing your treating with your pals. Hopefully you'll catch this before then. Today we're gonna talk about. You're gonna get a lot of candy.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about candies you should hope not to get. Candies you should avoid.
If possible.
Yes, if at all possible. And I'd like to start out with, if you do get these, it means they're heavily expired because they got canceled a long time ago. Chocolate Skittles. I remember trying these. Okay, this is really itchy. I'm going to do one last Donald Trump thing before I take it off. You guys know a lot about trucks. Bing bong. Okay, all right. I'm going to take it off. It's gone.
All right.
Oh, so itchy.
Didn't know Hoodie Bros had a dog.
We're gonna put this on the set. Oh, now it's tangled in the shock mount. Crap. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna start out with chocolate Skittles. These chocolate Skittles, think of it. It's a fruit candy flavored like chocolate. That's like if they made potato candy. Like. I don't know how to describe it.
Like
anyway.
broccoli flavored apples.
Flavored apples? Anyway, you get our drift. Like corn flavored Skittles. Like you would never eat those. Anyway, the flavors that were included with this were vanilla, s'more, chocolate caramel, chocolate pudding, and brownie batter. You can see how those
There's a lot of those that seem like redundant.
And brownie batter is not even... Yeah. Like, brownie batter is kind of gross. Especially because it's baking chocolate instead of normal chocolate.
Well, I mean, like, you know, the store-bought batter mix?
Uh-huh.
If you mix that stuff up, it's pretty good.
Oh, I've never had that. That's the thing, though. This is meant to be fruit candy, and they're, like, making out of...
That's why they didn't last.
Chocolate fruit candy. Yeah, it started in, like, 2007, and it was dead within, like, 2 years. Maybe even 1 year. I don't remember. It was pitiful.
Yeah.
Gross and pitiful.
Well, another chocolate-related candy, Raisinets.
Ooh.
You may have had them. Made by Nestle. They are chocolate-covered raisins. And, you know, this candy is packaged, and, you know, it sits
on shelves. Okay, keep going.
Sits on shelves.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, raisins are like fruit. They're produce.
Uh-huh.
So, they must be like cured or something either way, they're raisins are gross to begin with.
I used to eat raisins all the time as a kid, but then I like try them now, and I'm like, the taste is nostalgic, but it doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, I don't like raisins, but these are like super rotten raisins.
It's like nostalgic in the way of telling someone who was born in like the 60s about Vietnam. Like it's like, oh, that takes me back. Oh, that takes me back. Like, probably shouldn't make jokes about Vietnam on the show, but it's Halloween. Scary.
Spooky.
Napalm. Genocide. Anyway, what I've learned is 1, don't make jokes about Vietnam.
Okay.
2, don't make jokes about genocide.
Oh.
And 3, stop communism before people can make jokes about it in the future. All right, let's move on. Oh, you already did yours. Never mind. Oh shoot, I'm out of order. These ones are called circus peanuts. You know them. You've seen them before. You've probably seen them in places you don't even expect. They use them to plug holes. Stop like wine bottles to cork wine bottles.
Use them as plugs in boats.
Yes. Yeah. If a ship. Plugs. This is why they were invented. Actually, they were invented by
Noah.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh.
Abraham Lincoln's ironclad ships were sinking a lot, and so he was like, we need something to fix this. And so he invented this cork, and he, I don't know, needed something to chew on one day, and he started chewing on it, and was like, this is...
I could chew on this.
Yeah, this is barely edible. Yeah, and it was already shaped like a peanut. And you may not know this, but Abraham Lincoln loved circuses. His dad came from a circus. His mom joined the circus. That's how his parents met. He didn't actually cut down wood. It was misunderstood. He cut down he took down the posts that held up the circus tents. Yeah. A little fun fact for you. But here's the thing about circus peanuts and why you don't want to get them. They are dense. They are like denser than rubber. They're unchewable. Like, you cannot break them. And they always taste expired. Like, no matter how fresh they are.
Stale.
Yeah, they just
taste... That's their taste.
Usually,
stale.
Like, you could get it straight from the factory or, like, 30 years old and be like, how did this expire? Like, they taste the same all the time, which can be a good thing. But in this case, it didn't taste good to begin with, so it's not. Yeah. You know?
I gotcha. Well, the next candy I have is packaged in a little plastic ear. It looks like an ear.
Oh.
Earwax candy.
Earwax candy?
They're little... like I said, they come in a little plastic ear, and you get little tweezers, and you pull out these little, like, nasty greenish yellow gummies that look like earwax.
Ugh! That's gross.
I don't know how they taste, but I mean they.
Who came up with this? Like, people go like, Halloween things need to be gross, and like that's a good thought, but don't make it so they don't actually want to eat it at all. Like, make it be like, oh, that's creative, like gummy eyeballs, like where moms are like, ooh, very cool, that's interesting, wow, and they'll be like, this is neat, and yeah, make it like that. Not so they go like, like give them phobias they didn't know they had. Okay, I have another wax candy. They're called wax lips.
Oh.
And it's just wax. It's just wax. And then you like bite on this plate, and then it makes it look like you have big lips. And so I guess there's nothing inside. You just eat the wax. And I don't think it's really real wax. I think it's like some sort of weird edible thing. But it's like still kind of gross. I don't know. I've never had one, so I don't know if there's something inside to look forward to. I've just had a bad experience with wax candy all the time, like wax bottles. Like, those are gross. You know what wax bottles are? There's like juice inside, and you bite off the top and squeeze out the juice.
And there's like a tenth of an ounce of juice in there.
Yeah, I know. It's not. There's like nothing in there. Ugh. Yeah, those are gross.
Yeah.
Never want to get those.
The next candy I have it's called ant candy.
Now,
all it is like, you know that rock candy you get? It's like just hardened sugar.
Yes, like on a stick.
Yeah. Well, this is like an ant farm, and then they took it, and then they put a block of hardened sugar over it. So these are like real ants and like a real ant farm, and then they just harden the sugar. and that's
Like, I know eating bugs is good for you, but do they have a disclaimer that says, like, these are real ants?
I don't.
Like, be careful when you eat these.
You got a tag sticking out. Right
I have a
there.
tag?
Yeah.
Well, Donald Trump has a tag.
Now tuck it. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna lose it again. I want to do more Donald Trump impressions.
Yeah.
Anyway, my next one is raisins. You know, he already did Raisinets.
Yeah.
Same argument. It's fruit, not candy. It's not even really fruit. It's like dead fruit that's been dried the right temperature. Like it's gross. I don't like it. Not candy.
No.
That's my final argument. It's not candy. Yeah. So just pray that you don't get raisins. That's my public service. It's not candy. Don't listen to them, Miley. They're all jealous. God, Donald Trump. If you don't get that, look through his Vine account, and it's just loaded with stuff like that.
He's pitiful.
Like Mac Miller sent him like a golden record, and he's like, Mac, thanks for the gift, but I'd rather have the money than your crummy record. I'm like, jeez, what the heck, man?
Wow.
I'd rather have the money than your crummy gift to me. Like that's not cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the money. Gosh, and you know what's funny? He's this big rich guy, but the desk he sits at is like smaller than this.
Really?
It really is. It's probably like from the end of your notebook up and then like here. And it's just loaded with paper. And there's like pictures on the walls. And it's all like papery and crap. Like, if you're that rich and cocky, at least get a big desk, you know? In a big, really tall swivel chair. So when someone walks in your office, you can spin around and be like, I've been expecting you. You're fired. And then he like sponsors Oreos. Like he turns around, he's got like a big thing of golden Oreos.
He owns Oreos.
Oh, you should have been double Trump from the Oreo commercials. What? Do you remember that with like Peyton Manning? And Peyton Manning's like brother walks in. He's like, you can't take on both of us. And then Donald Trump's like, bah! And hits this big button. And then there's like this giant like cryostasis chamber behind him. And it goes like, psst, and a guy dressed up as Donald Trump comes out. And then Donald's like, double Trump. And that's the end of the commercial. It's so weird.
I've never seen that commercial.
All right, let's get back to business. Candies you don't want.
Yeah, my next one.
Oh, yeah, go.
It's also like not really a candy, but it is. It has candy properties.
Okay. It resembles candy.
Kind of. It's called Jane Tasty Tuna Tidbits.
Jane Tasty Tuna Tidbits. Yum.
This was mainly a Japanese candy.
Well, it's called Jane. I mean, that obviously wasn't invented by someone who speaks English.
Anyway, its main ingredient, you can probably tell by the name, is tuna. Its second ingredient, well, second, third, fourth, a list of them is a list of like unidentifiable chemicals. I just don't really know what they are.
You know what this reminds me of? You've heard us talk about going to Japan before. Like, Trent and I went to Japan about 16 months ago. Yeah. And there was this, we went on a tour, and we went to this factory, and they, like, made food out of, like, fish eggs.
Yeah.
It was exclusively fish eggs.
They bred fish specifically to produce eggs.
Yeah, and they would harvest the eggs and then just throw the fish in a bin. Yeah. And, like, the eggs were more important than the meat that the fish gave off. And then there were, like, chips. Like, they were, like...
Yeah, they were, like...
Fish egg chips. And, like, there was, like, fish egg gummies and stuff. That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah. Ugh. But, well, I don't know if it was, like, hard candy or soft candy. Because it also had...
They were gummies. I had one. Remember? Because I felt like throwing up on the bus.
I had one of those chips.
We
had
the
those bags of chips.
Yeah. Those chips were... I liked the chips. Yeah,
they were all right.
Actually, it's been too long. I remember hating them, but I remember being like, they're not that bad.
They were bad, like, after you got to, like, the end of the bag.
And then you're like...
You were overwhelmed.
I just ate chips flavored like fish eggs.
No, they're made with fish eggs.
They were made out of fish eggs. No, they were potato chips with fish egg seasoning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These Jane Tasty Tuna Bits they had tuna, a bunch of chemicals, and sugar.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Just to sweeten it up.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar, spice, and
everything
tuna.
Nice.
Oh, my Lord. My last one is called Mary Jane. Now, you street folk might know. When you hear Mary Jane, you get kind of a different thought.
Shaggy's girlfriend in Scooby-Doo the movie.
Is her name Mary Jane?
Yeah, Mary Jane.
How do you remember that?
It's like, because he was like, Mary Jane, that's like my favorite name. Anyway, go on.
Man, that was a good impression. Okay, here's what they are. They're like peanut butter kisses. Like, they're called peanut butter kisses. Okay, here's what they are. They are disgusting. I have some at home. I meant to bring them so we could try them on the show.
Oh.
All right, do you guys know what molasses is? Yeah! Or no! Okay, molasses is like syrup, but not as good, and I'm pretty sure it comes from a root.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like this really like slow, gross sludge syrup, and basically this is peanut butter covered in that. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but here's the thing: is by itself it tastes bad, or if there's a lot of there's a lot of it, it tastes bad, and this tastes bad because there's a lot of it. And the thing is, the peanut butter doesn't help at all, because you know when you like find like a Reese's peanut butter cup like in your drawer or something, and you're like, I don't know how old this is,
but I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, anyway. I really want it, and so you eat it, and then the peanut butter's like dry and crumbly and stale. That's what this is. It's that stale year-old Reese's peanut butter cup, but like peanut butter, and covered in molasses, and people have avoided it since its creation. Like, it has never been popular. No one has ever liked it. I don't know what the connection is, but you only find it in churches. Like I've talked to people about this, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that was at my church." I don't.
And it's like, only available in like the church catalogs that they get.
Yeah, it's a Christian candy, a Judeo-Christian candy, and it's like. And then, like, when I found these, I found them, like, in a basket upstairs in my church that I go to. And like, I went to, like, someone else's church.
You stole from a church?
No. No one can know. I stole, like, 5 Mary Jane candies. They're gonna miss those. But seriously, just, like, ask anybody about Mary Jane, and if they know what it is, like, 4 out of 5 times they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's at my church. Like, I got it from my church. It's just... No one has ever liked them. They've always been bad candy.
Yeah, I've never tried them, so you'll have to bring those.
I will.
Sometime. Yeah.
We'll bring it in on Monday. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. My last candy. They're candy scabs. Is what they are.
Oh, good.
Now, it's just you stick them on you, and then you peel them back off and eat them. For those people who like to pick their scabs, I guess, or fantasize about it.
They have a dream. It's like, oh, I want to injure myself so I can pick my scabs.
Well, what I think about when I imagine a little kid like sticking on a scab and then peeling it off, you know. Just imagine there's like little Johnny and little Timmy are playing hide and seek. Mm-hmm. Little Johnny decides he's going to hide behind the bushes.
Uh-oh.
He goes back there, squats down, puts his hands down, puts his hands in a little bit of dog feces.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't know it, but his mom calls him in. Time for snack.
Time for dinner. Hey, Papa, what's for dinner? You remember that?
I
From
remember
middle
that.
School? We had a person that did the announcements on occasion, and instead of saying, for today, lunch is chicken fritter.
He would like hold the phone out, like muffle his voice.
Hey, Papa, what's for dinner? And then he'd read the menu, and it was like, no one really understood it. Apparently it's from some old TV show.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh.
Anyway, and little Johnny runs in, and he's like, Mommy, can I have a candy scab?
Give me a candy scab.
Whatever. And there's this dog poop on his hand, and he's just like, yay! There's no more dog poop on his hand.
Oh, whoa!
And then he eats the candy scab.
Hey!
Hi!
Thank you for watching today's special Halloween episode of Hoodie Brothers.
Woo!
We hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
After watching this, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment.
Add us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and add us on Snapchat.
Add us on Snapchat. If you have any feedback, feel free to tell us. We'd really like it if you told us, actually. You can tell us through Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. You can even email us at our email. All of this information will be in the description as well as right down there. Thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you on Monday.